Hey guys, Stefan here. Got another knife review for you today. This one's actually kind of special. It's kind of got a story behind it, and I hope you guys like it. A while back, I purchased another knife, the Kershaw Cryo, which I didn't care for. I only carried once, and I didn't even play with it that often. And so I traded it, and there's a story to that. But anyway, this is what I traded it for. The Spyderco Tenacious. This, next to my Spartan, has got to be one of my favorite knives that I've purchased. I'm still working on that one. It's hard to do in front of a tripod. I can do it that way. Anyway, it's a great knife, nice and solid, good lockup. It's a liner lock, as you can see. I'm not really sure on the dimensions of the blade here. I think it's about 3.5 or just under. And as you guys can tell, I don't know if you can see the wear on this, but I use this knife quite a bit. I actually either carry the Spartan or this with me to work, and very comfortable, very functional jimping up here. It doesn't hurt, but it does bite in. It's really nice for cutting. And I've got some cardboard here that I was actually going to demonstrate that on. It's a very nice slicer. Very little effort required. Due largely in part to the full flat grind. As you can see here, the steel is 8CR13 MOV. Maybe you can see that there. On the other side, it's made in China, which I have no problem where knives are made. I've got a couple of Chinese knives, and I find their build quality is just as good as anything I've seen that's supposedly built in the United States. Not all of it. Granted, there are some quality control issues, but that's largely just up to the company. But yeah, this is great for just a nice slicer, great everyday knife. Holds a really good bevel, and I haven't sharpened this in a while. Let's see if it's still shaving sharp. It is. And it's been a while since I've sharpened this, probably 2 weeks. And like I said, I use it or my Spartan daily. But they run around $45. And the story to kind of go along with this one is I joined Reddit. There's a couple knife groups on Reddit. There's Knives. That's a pretty good group, but there's some administrators in there that have some issues. Knife Club, which I found a lot of guys that I follow on Instagram are on there. A lot of the guys from Knife Thursday are on there. Quite a few YouTubers are on there, and there's a lot of YouTube support on Knife Club. And then there's a couple knife trading ones, but they did a sharp swap where you send a knife and you get a knife. And since I didn't care for that Kershaw Cryo, I sent it because they were asking for new or gently used. So I sent it and got this brand new. It came to me from Amazon, and it's the first Spyderco I've ever owned. And while I do believe that Spyderco's knives are generally not the best in appearance, this is no exception. This is kind of an ugly knife, but it fits great in hand. Very functional, very form. It's very function over form. It's a very nice slicer. It's a very good knife, but not the most aesthetically pleasing in my opinion. G10s, nice scales. Got a lanyard hole there, which I'm not really big on lanyards, but you've got any orientation for the pocket clip. Tip down, tip up, right or left. I usually just keep it tipped down for right hand pocket. But yeah, this is definitely one of the knives I recommend. It's the Spyderco Tenacious. About $45, I believe Blade HQ has it for about $45, maybe a little less. I'm not sure. But definitely worth a try, and definitely worth checking it out. There you go, guys. It's my review of the Spyderco Tenacious. If I can get it to present. There we go. That'll work. Alright, you guys, take it easy.